What is going on, YouTubers? Jay here from Maji and Jay. Today is a very exciting day here for myself because after a month of ordering this product here, which is the first portable AC unit to ever be built, well, I received it via FedEx Ground, and this is called the Zero Breeze. In this case, I ordered it directly from zerobreeze.com because of the fact that they accept PayPal, but it is also available on Indiegogo.com for around $599. In my personal case, I paid $650 again just because of the fact that zerobreeze.com accepts PayPal and Indiegogo.com does not. So this is a very cool little unit, guys, meaning that it is a true portable AC unit. It has a built-in compressor, coils, condenser, and all these parts that make a true AC work properly. Well, that's exactly what this is, guys. And I think that, well, according to the price, it should work well, and I have seen many videos out there proving it. Now, if you guys want it for pleasure, this is great for camping. You can use it for literally anything in case, let's say your power goes out and you have a power converter battery like I do. You can power this thing for a couple of hours, and it is just amazing knowing that this thing exists out there, guys. I thought it was impossible. Many people were talking about it for so long, and it finally came to life, and it's made again by this company called Zero Breeze. And the total cost, at least for myself, with shipment and taxes and all the fees that they charge, it was about $710, and I got it without the battery. There's a battery available that will give you about 5 hours of usage, but in this case I didn't get it because first and foremost, it doesn't clip into the unit, meaning that it can easily come out. And having this inside of the truck, well, I don't have a flat area where I can lay this at, so the battery was going to be a little bit of an inconvenience for me. But we do have a 12-volt lighter charger inside of those trucks that I can connect a converter and then plug it to the converter for 110 volts and use it like I would anywhere else. So again, this is a very exciting unit, guys. But now here, knowing that this box is quite big, it's going to be hard to show you the true unboxing of it. I'm going to try to do my best, but I'm going to go ahead and take all the components out and show you exactly what comes inside of the box. Then we're going to test it, and of course I'll give you the opinion at the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, guys, so here we have the unit outside of the box, and inside, well, I have a draining tube here with the manuals. We have the exhaust pipe, and you have to connect this to the connector that goes into the back side of the unit. You have to connect the hose like so, and then this part is going to be connected on the back side. And this is in case you guys are using it, let's say inside of a tent or a place where there's no ventilation, then this is recommended because that way the hot air can be released outside, and of course the cold air is going to be all inside. So we have here the power cord for the unit. This one goes connected here to the 12-volt adapter, and here we can see it. You have the specifications, so everything is really easy to set it up. And of course here, don't forget that on the front side of the vent we have something that we need to peel off, otherwise the vent will not open and release the cold air. Alright, guys, so now I have read the manuals for about an hour, and I have to say they provide a lot of great information. You must read it before turning on this unit. Keep in mind that there's a lot of fragile components inside of it, including the compressor, the coils, and all these things that make it work. They are very, very fragile, guys. And remember, this thing is portable, so if you drop it, if you place it the wrong way or something happens, you can easily damage the unit. So you need to read this thing because, again, it provides a lot of great information, including here is telling you how to place it. You cannot have it tilted to one side and whatnot. Also explains how to connect the power source. It tells you what all the buttons do, and again, there's a lot of great information, including here how to place the exhaust pipe if you are using it inside of a tent to release the heat, and what not to do as well, because again, you can damage the unit. So again, very, very good little manuals here, and I can recommend 100% that you guys read them. They are very easy, as I explained before, with short words and a lot of pictures, which makes it very, very good to read. So here we have it, guys, for the manuals. Let's go ahead and get everything set up and check out the unit. After connecting the unit to the power source, then you will find this red light on the very top of the unit. This means that, well, it is currently turned off, but it can be turned on by only pressing it for about 3 seconds. You guys will notice how all the buttons are going to light up, and this is an indication that, well, you already have power and that everything is pretty much set to go. So to get the Bluetooth functionality starting, guys, all you have to do is hold and press this for a few seconds and it'll go into Bluetooth mode. So right now I am holding it and there we go. Right now the light is blinking blue. That means that you are all set to go ahead and pair. At this point, you can go ahead and grab your device. In this case, I have the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. I'm gonna go here into settings real quick, and then I'm gonna go here into connections, Bluetooth, and the device is going to be found here on the bottom side. We can see that it is called Zero Breeze. I'm not sure if you guys can see that right there, so I'm going to click on it and everything should be all set to go. So of course we're going to take this opportunity to go ahead and test the Bluetooth speaker. Keep in mind, guys, that this is only intended for personal use, so don't think that this thing is going to blow your ear off. It is not intended for parties. It is just intended to either watch a movie or play some music, something simple. So after you are connected to the Bluetooth, then all you got to do is click on this little latch and the Bluetooth speaker is going to release. It's kind of rough the way it does it, but now we are all set to go ahead and start playing the music. In this case, I'm going to do NCS, which is no copyright songs, and hopefully I won't get a strike here from YouTube. So let me go ahead and start playing this one, and you guys can see that I am connected here on YouTube right now. I'm going to increase the volume right now. I'm not at the max. Max volume. When it came to the bass, it sounded a little bit blown. I guess this is not intended for heavy bass songs, just to let you guys know. So you can also stop and play the music directly here from these buttons, but in this case I decided to use my Galaxy S9 Plus to do so. And well, guys, there we have it for the demonstration of the Bluetooth speaker. Again, it is functional. It's going to provide what you guys want. Also, before we close this out, on the sides here we had two USB ports. You can charge two different devices even when you had the battery installed on here. I really wish that I had the battery. Maybe on a separate video I'll do the review of that particular unit itself, which is again the battery. But anyways, guys, you can go ahead and connect the USB cables here and charge your tablet, your cell phone, whatever the case may be. You can do it directly from this unit, which is another plus for it. So the last feature we have on here, guys, is the flashlight. So to turn it on, all you got to do is click on here, and now you guys can see that we have what they call a reading flashlight. And in case you guys get into some sort of emergency, you can go ahead and enable it by holding this for about 2 or 3 seconds, and now the light is going to blink in red, as you guys can appreciate. To get out of it, all you need to do is click it once, and now you go back into the normal mode, and to turn it off you click it once again, and now it is completely turned off. So up here we have the compressor button. This is after you turn on the AC, you can enable and disable the compressor. So let's say you just want the fan blowing to you, then you can just click on here after enabling it, and you're only going to have the fan blowing to you. But now if you guys want the main purpose of this unit, which is the cold AC, so first all you have to do is click on this once after holding it for the 3 seconds that I showed you guys before. Now you hold it or press it once, and now it is blowing. Very cool. I'm not sure if this is interfering here with my microphone, hopefully not, but anyways, right now it is blowing. I have here the temperature gun, and I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but the temperature is decreasing right now. The house is reading here that is at 78, but in reality I have about 75 degrees inside of the house based on my thermostat for my AC. And now this thing started at 77, now it's at 75, and it keeps decreasing. So of course, guys, we need to give it a little bit more time so that it operates the correct way. But again, in case you guys don't want the compressor to work or the cold AC coming out of it and you just want the fan, then you click on this button once and it'll turn it off. And to enable it, you do the same thing again, click it once, and that will enable the compressor, so that way you get again cold AC. So here we have the fan speed. We have 3 different speeds. That's the maximum right there. We have the slowest, middle, sometimes you got to click on it a little bit harder, and highest. So now guys, to do a true test on this unit, I'm gonna go to my RAM 1500. I'll be taking this thing here so that we can measure the temperature right now inside of the RAM. It's kind of cloudy outside, so the RAM is maybe at about 90 to 89 degrees inside, and we're gonna see how much this thing can cool down with the RAM being hot inside. Because again, I'm trying to simulate that I am inside of the postal truck that has no AC whatsoever, and see if this thing will be able to blow some cold air to myself. So without further ado, let's complete the test and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so here we are inside of the RAM 1500, and right now you guys can see that I don't have the RAM turned on. I do have here the exhaust pipe right now facing outside of the vehicle, so that way we can release the heat inside of the vehicle. And right now we have a temperature in here of about 104 degrees, as you guys can appreciate right here, 104. I'm not kidding about it. And the air blowing out of this unit right now is about 94, 95, but I just turned it on a few minutes ago. So let's give it about maybe 30 minutes or so and see if this thing's really functional. Alright guys, so now it has been approximately about, I would say, 30 minutes or so since I turned on the unit, and these are the temperatures from inside of the truck right now is about 84 degrees. And the one coming outside of the unit is about 65, as you guys can appreciate, and it keeps coming down. So again, 82 degrees and about 66 right now, 62, keeps coming down. It varies between 65 and 66 approximately, but it has been only 30 minutes. And here I have the exhaust pipe connected to the window here, and the reading outside is about 97, so it is definitely releasing the heat from inside of the truck. Alright guys, and here once again the readings are about the same, 66, 65, and the truck has gone down to about 78. It has been now almost a complete hour, where here is reading 83, but the truck was at 104. So this little unit is definitely working guys. Again, the temperature fluctuates between 65 and 66 inside. It doesn't get any cooler than that, but the truck was very, very hot, and I think this is the true test that you guys wanted to see from this unit, especially for those of you who knew about this product. Alright guys, so there we have it for the testing of the Zero Breeze portable AC unit. This is amazing. This thing worked guys. My truck was at about 105 degrees when I first started. 15 minutes later my truck was about 84 to 85 degrees. So this thing definitely works well. Now Zero Breeze was promising that this thing was going to be able to cool down to 49 degrees, but that depends on the temperature. Again, my truck was at about 105 degrees. So I'm pretty sure that with time it was going to be able to go down to that temperature, but again, it is a slow process, and I have to say this thing is absolutely incredible. It's not a gimmick, it's not a scam, it actually works. So maybe that's why the price is a little bit high. Again, $710 without the battery and about $850 with the battery. It is a little bit expensive, but it is worth it, at least for myself, based on the work conditions that I have. Again, my truck at the post office gets temperatures of above 100 degrees, so this thing is definitely going to make things a little bit easier for me. Also guys, here on the side of the unit we have the filter, and this is just basically a mesh, and it's very similar in design to those ACs that we see on Windows. So very cool and convenient. Again, it is washable. And then here on the inner side we can see the cooling coils. We have the condenser and all this very cool system inside of the unit itself, and we're going to find something very similar on the other side of the unit. Again, this is completely washable, but make sure that you're gentle because the mesh seems kind of fragile. With this being said guys, let me know what you think on the comment section below. Please don't forget to like this video, click on the bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one.